What's going on, Clash Masters? Rocky here today, and today we're back on the Back to Basics Town Hall 9 account. And what we're going to be doing today is I've been getting a ton of requests for war attacks, and I got a really fun one for you guys. This is a classic Town Hall 9 war attack that you can actually use with no heroes, because we emphasize upgrading those heroes at Town Hall 9. Like I always say that. So what do you do when your heroes are down? I'm going to show you guys a war attack strategy that you can use with no heroes. This is a classic attack strategy, and some of you guys might have seen it. It takes a little bit of practice to learn, and we're going to talk about it. We're going to show it off, and we're going to do some live attacks with it here today. But the strategy is Queen Pop LaLoon. This is going to be a 4 Lava Hound LaLoon attack, basically. So what we're going to use in there, we're going to have 4 hounds. We're going to use a power potion. I get the power potion in there to emphasize that. The reason I need the power potion is because you need level 6 lightning spells. I only have level 5. Level 5, 2 of them only does 1080 damage, 1080 damage. And with the level 6s, they do 600 each, which is 1200, which if you look at an air defense that's upgraded for Town Hall 9, it will be 1100 hit points. So you need the level 6, 2 of them to take that out. You used to need an earthquake, but lightning spells got a buff. This is a really classic strategy invented by a friend of mine, Cast and Blast, who used to do YouTube a long time ago. His channel still should have tons of Queen Pop LaLoon attack strategies on it if you guys want to go check that out. And it's a really good, fun attack strategy. Like I said, you can use it with no hero sometimes. It's insane. It takes some practice, but it's an insane strategy. So before we hop into it, start talking about this, breaking it down, guys, don't forget to subscribe, turn on those notifications, and leave a like on the video. I always love it when you guys do that. And then let's go ahead and let's talk about today's comment keyword of the day. Let me throw up some shout outs from yesterday's, because you guys have been crushing it with the comment keyword of the day. And for today, let's just go with Queen Pop. I'll talk about why this is named Queen Pop here shortly, but let's go ahead and let's hop into this attack here. Alrighty, guys, this attack strategy loves bases like this. Bases with the air defenses kind of like in a diamond pattern here. If you see here, it's almost like a diamond or even like a square, rectangle, whatever you want to call it. This attack strategy loves this, and what you're going to do is you're going to use one of the zaps to take out one of the air defenses. Remember, that's going to have 1200 hit points, so you need those level 6. And from there, what we're going to do is we're going to try to trap this queen. The queen's going to walk around this area. We're going to try to trap her with some lava hounds. And when I was thinking about this, I was like, I could have maybe did this a little bit better, but I still think it worked out pretty well. So I'm going to zap out this one, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out the clan castle. If I fast forward just a little bit here, right here we'll see the clan castle radius. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in too many balloons here, but I'm out of practice. I need to work on the Queen Pop LaLoon. It's been a while since I've done it, but I was going to throw in some balloons, try to take out this bomb tower, and pull out anything out of the clan castle. You can see that clan castle's full, so you want to deal with it, and that's why you'll see in the army, we're going to have the wizards and we're going to have the archers to deal with the clan castle. And from there, we're going to run in our lava hound. We're going to put balloons out here just to take all this stuff out. We're going to bring in the second hound right in here. Balloons, and then we're going to bring a max hound. We're going to try to trap that queen like over in this area. We're going to bring the max hound right here. The reason we're bringing the hounds in like this, when you bring this one in over here, this archer tower is going to point on it. The wizard tower is going to point on it. The Teslas that are going to pop up from here are going to point on it. You bring this one in, so this wizard tower, this archer tower is going to be in. And then you bring this one in, so this was, you kind of stagger it in so that your balloons aren't under heavy fire. And then why it's called Queen Pop is you're going to rage up the pups from the max hound, or the hounds in general, when they pop over the queen, so that they're going to take the queen down. You don't deal with the queen with the heroes. I mean, you can, but you don't have to with this. And we use this with no heroes, because we were doing random spinner and I got no heroes, so it was pretty funny to kind of try this. I was like, man, it's been a while, I don't even know what to use. But there's the army again. Since I have no heroes, I'm bringing more archers and wizards than I normally would, but it's not a big deal. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and zap out that air defense right there. Go ahead and get that zapped out, and then we're going to go ahead and throw in 2 balloons. And ideally, the 2 balloons should have been enough here. I kind of went overboard. I kind of panicked. It's been a while since I've done Queen Pop, so I've got to practice. I've got to kind of work on that. So I put in way too many balloons here. I was worried about like getting this stuff out for the funnel, but really I could have just thrown my hound in and been fine. to work through here. So Hound goes in, then a few balloons in, a little heavy on the balloon drop here. Really, I think 3 and 3 would have been fine, and then like another 3 here. So a little bit heavy on the balloon drops. Again, that comes with practice, that comes with time. But you see, the Hounds are going to draw the attention of those defenses. Second Hound comes in with some balloons in behind it. Again, a little heavy drop on the balloons. Then we're going to bring our haste. Nothing came out of Clan Castle. It was actually a double Ice Golem Clan Castle. And if you know this ahead of time, if you have like a scout on the base, you drop the poison and you just bring another haste, guys. That way you'll have enough to get through. So we're going to use this haste to get through here. We're going to start raging and getting our balloons moving through the base, which will be really nice. So we get our Hounds coming in. The Max Hound's going to come in. Like I said, we want that Queen to kind of get trapped up here by this Max Hound. So when that Max Hound pops, we can go ahead and drop that Rage in so that the Queen is going to go ahead and get trapped by those pups. My Rage was a little bad, but I did use the poison since nothing came out of Clan Castle. Use that poison to slow down the Queen, and she's going to eventually get taken out by the pups, which is going to be really nice because then we don't have to worry about the Queen. We're going to Rage our balloons through the back end of the base, especially through that sweeper. And it's going to be enough to triple the base. So, like I said, it was a one-hit format. So if I knew that there's like a Lava Hound or an Ice Golem Clan Castle, I don't bring a poison, and I don't bring so many archers and wizards. I'd probably use 1 wizard and maybe like 6 archers, and then bring another balloon, bring 24 balloons. You can even run this with 25 balloons and like 5 archers. Even if you know there's something in the Clan Castle, you can still run it with only 5 archers and bring those archers to pull the Clan Castle troops to the corner so that you can deal with them with your Queen. The Queen will take care of pretty much any Clan Castle troops that you'll get, and it's not a big deal. But from there, we're going to get the 3-star. It's all about patience and cleanup, but I was really surprised this worked out. It's been a while since I've Queen popped. One of my favorite Town Hall 9 attack strategies, but you got to practice with it, guys. You're not just going to pick it up and learn it. You got to know like how those balloons, how the Hounds are going to act. And what we're going to do is we're going to do some live attacks, show you guys this one in action. It will be against farm bases, so we can't guarantee that there's going to be Clan Castles. And I will have my heroes, but maybe we'll try to use no heroes or something. But this is an attack strategy. If you practice it, you get really good with it. It's going to crush Town Hall 9s. It is really, really, really strong at Town Hall 9. So like I said, we're going to go out. We're going to hit with this. This is the army comp with the heroes. Like I said, you could even drop that wizard and an archer and bring 25 balloons. But before I get into that, I do have a little bit of loot that I want to upgrade. Let's go ahead. We did drop those bows in the last episode. Let's go ahead and upgrade one of the bows. The heaviest part about the bows is just actually dropping them. So we can go ahead and upgrade that. I kind of wish I had enough Dark Elixir to upgrade the Hound, but I think since I've been using Queen Pop, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the lightning spell. The lava spell. The lightning spell. I know that's a little bit weird, but I kind of want that lightning spell up. Let's go ahead and get this drill up here. And then we'll kind of just wait. Maybe we can get that other bow up. We need to get a lot of stuff up here, really. I kind of need to work on this progress base. But let's go out. Let's try to find some bases. I am in Gold League, so hopefully we can find some quality 9s with some good loot that we can practice on and work on our Queen Pop. Because this is a strategy that you're not just going to pick up and use, but it could be really strong. This base has got some decent loot. I wish I had more Dark Elixir, though. It's really low. Like, we should be able to crush through that. And I don't see bows. Let's hit bases with bows. I don't want to make it too easy on myself. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to go out and 3-star everything, because it's been a while since I've used Queen Pop, guys. I need to practice it. Oh, man, I wish this base was active. This would be a really nice base to practice on. But I want to go against bows that are up, which might be hard to find in Gold League. Gold League, you tend to find a lot of inactive bases. We'll see what we find. We'll see. But that one had some decent loot on it. That one's interesting. I don't know about that. 10 bows are pointing down. Not a lot of loot. We do need loot. That's one thing I am taking into consideration, because we are still farming. And I always try to make the best. I don't really recommend farming with this strategy, however, because it does use quite a bit of Dark Elixir with those Hounds. Oh, okay. Okay. Here we go. So this is a base that's really, really interesting, actually. So we could actually take out the Queen. We can actually take out a lot on this base. All right, so let's do things. We might be able to just crush this base. All right, so I don't know that this is a great example for Queen Pop, but we're gonna hit it anyways because it's got a lot of loot. So since the Queen is attackable for the King right here, we're gonna do that right there. I'm going to go ahead and throw my queen right in here. I'm going to throw this wizard in there. Oh, I didn't pull the clan castle. If there's anything in the clan castle, we could be in trouble on this one. That's kind of my bad. Kind of my own bad there. Alright, so we get that pulled out. Let's go ahead and zap out this air defense here. We'll get whatever we get with it. Alright, so that's okay. Let's see if we can get... Kind of really wanted all that out. So the queen's out. We really just got a Lalo from now. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw in our hounds. Hope there's nothing in the clan castle because we could be in trouble if there is. Let's haste these guys in. Rage there. And then let's put all this in here. Alright, so we should be able to just crush right on through this core here, I think. Alright, let's go ahead and haste or rage up these balloons there. Nothing comes out of clan castle, and if it did, or if it was like a ground clan castle, we would have been fine because everything took it out. But there we go. We'll get through this one. Not like... I don't know that that's really like a war style base, but I can't pass up that kind of loot, guys. We gotta hit that base when we find it. Now, one of the problems you'll have if you get really good at queen pop, you'll get to the point where your hounds aren't popping and you'll actually have cleanup issues because of that. But we should be fine here. We got plenty of time, but look at that. We just crushed right on through that base. No problem. That's Queen Pop LaLoon, guys. Again, you want to practice, you gotta learn your lines, and I'm still rusty at this. I still got a lot of work to do, but on a base like this where we can take that queen out, you gotta take her out. But you gotta work on the clan castle pool, and really, it's good enough to pool like with the clan castle with just a couple of balloons, because you only need to take out clan castles that are gonna affect your balloons. You're not really worried about clan castles they're gonna affect ground troops, because really our ground troops are cleanup troops, you know what I mean? So if you pull it in like a balloon or two there and nothing comes out, you just don't sweat it. You just move on with the raid, because odds are there's like a lava hound or ice golems in there. But there we go, queen pop working, making moves happen. Ooh, we get a clan game done also. Nice, getting some gold. Trying to do better at my clan games, guys. I've been out and about. All right, so let's go out. I'll get another hound. It is crucial to get the highest level hound that you can in your clan castle. I recommend that. Even if it's not max, try to get a lava hound from a higher town hall level. Or even if you're in a clan that is like level 10 that can get +2, that'll help out quite a bit. So let me go ahead, let the army train up, and we'll go back out. Alrighty, guys, we got huge Jarg Elixir here. I'm feeling like we can deal with this one without our heroes. Maybe we pretend. So ideally, we just throw in a balloon to check. Let's go ahead. Let me take a look here. So we're going to try to trap the queen over there. So we're going to zap out this air defense here, which is good because we would pull on this clan castle here. We want to try to pull out. And then I'm going to use just a few balloons just to try to take out some of this stuff, and that would be to check. Ideally, the clan castle would be a little bit further in. So we're just going to use that to kind of check here. And then let's go ahead. We're going to run our max hound in here. And then we're going to run in another hound right in there. And then really 3 might be a bit much, but we're going to run in a third hound right there. Need the queen to follow the hounds. So once these hounds get ready to pop, we're going to go ahead and we're going to rage right through here. So right there, the hound pops. We're going to go ahead and bring in the other hound right there. It was a little bit late on it. That's all right. Then we'll go ahead and rage through here. Should have plenty of cleanup through the base. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm a little bit sloppy here. A little bit sloppy. We can put in cleanup troops away from the clan castle. Remember, you don't want ground troops over by the clan castle because it will pull out if you didn't pull and there was a ground clan castle, it'll pull them out. I think we still got a hound up. Yeah, we're good here, guys. So again, no heroes crushing the base. Queen Pop's really strong, guys. It's a very, very nice strategy. This used to be like all I would use at Town Hall 9 because like Cast and Blast would tell you there was never a base he could find that he couldn't queen pop. Even if it took him a couple times, he would learn a way to queen pop even some of the harder war bases. It was crazy. Like, he was a queen pop master. He took me under his wing. He worked with me. And I felt like I got pretty good at it, but it's something that you have to work at. You have to understand. You got to learn how to trap that queen with the hounds. But look at that, guys. No heroes used, and we get huge loot. Queen Pop LaLoon is super strong at Town Hall 9. Alright guys, so this base has exactly what we're looking for. We got that diamond formation here, right in through here. We should be able to trap the queen. Now I'm going to zap out here so we can try to pull the clan castle. It might be a little bit tough. One of the hardest parts about this is actually pulling the clan castle. But let's go ahead and zap. Actually, no, let's zap the bottom maybe. Oh, I gotta make a decision. I gotta go quickly. Alright, let's zap right over here. Farming with Queen Pop might be harder than actually using Queen Pop. Let's go 3 there. Let's go 2. Oh, of course, there's a Tesla. I think if we get in just a little bit further, we should be able to pull out the clan castle. All right, so we do pull out the clan castle. It is an electro dragon. So that's exactly what we want to do. And what we can do is we can actually use... I'm going to use my heroes here because I don't have a heavier army. We can use our heroes to our advantage. I should have put just an archer there, to be honest with you. That's my bad. Let's go ahead and throw this in here. Poison there. And then we can just go ahead and use our queen to take that electro dragon out. He'll try to chase the king around, and we'll be fine. Alright, so king does his thing. We wait to pop our king's ability because we don't want the electro dragon getting away. And then we have a nice little line through the base. We should be able to trap the queen up top here. Our queen's actually going to chase stuff around. Alright, king's getting in there. So what I'm going to do... Oh, actually, we could probably even work... Sometimes you can finish on the queen. It's one of the weirdest things you might ever say in Clash of Clans, but you can finish on the queen. And I think that's what this is going to call for here. So we're going to go ahead and go like this, like this. So what we're going to do, this is a little bit more unconventional, and this is advanced Queen Pop technology. This might be above your pay grade, guys. Is we're going to go ahead and try to work and finish on the queen here. Alright, so we'll get this all working through. Oh, queen's actually stepping up here. Awkward. Queen, you're not supposed to do that. Alright, so queen's chasing stuff around. Let's go ahead and throw in that second rage to try to get her down. We took a real awkward path on this one. We really did. Let's see. Hopefully we have enough cleanup. We got balloons and stuff all over the place. We just need cleanup. See, we got through this base so fast that our hounds did not pop. That's an issue. All right, there we go. Pop a hound! Pop the hound! We need a hound popped. Oh no, we're not gonna pop the hound. All right, so we're gonna actually get through this base too well and not have enough cleanup, I think. I think that's what's gonna happen here. And that happens sometimes. You gotta take that into account. If you think you can get too good of a line, or if you can think you can get to the air defenses or defenses too fast, you gotta slow it down a little bit. And I was a little bit indecisive on this one, but we crushed the base. It was just a cleanup issue. And that's one of the things that happened. We just got through the base. We had 2 unpopped hounds. You can't have that with Queen Pop, or else you'll have something like this, where you're gonna have a time fail. But that's something, it's part of the game. But like I said, a lot of it goes into your planning. When you're doing a war attack, you get to plan more. Planning on the fly during a farm attack, a little bit tougher, but I mean, we still did really well there. We just didn't clean up the buildings. Let's keep at it. Let's show you guys some more. All right, guys, there's absolutely no way I could pass up this base right here. The queen is down, but there's no way I could pass up this loot. So ideally what we would do is we would have our queen try to chase in things. And I'm gonna go like... We need to take out the clan castle, or pull the clan castle out. Like, that's always what we want to do. We want to, you know, even though we're not actually doing it, we want to make sure we're simulating like a war situation here, where we would pull out the clan castle. Alright, so I feel like that would pull the clan castle. I'm going to put 1 balloon there. So I feel like that one would pull the clan castle if there was anything coming out. And then what I would do from here is I would go ahead and I would go with the max hound there. Right there. Let's get the balloons just kind of working in here. And hopefully our queen at this point would chase our hounds through the base. Now, of course, nothing wanted to cooperate here. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's work that through here. Alright, let's get that in there. Alright, and then we'll haste through. Like, ideally the queen would be there, so we would have raged already. Let's poison those skellies. And we're gonna have to... Ooh, we're gonna be in trouble in this core, honestly. So I'm trying to, like, simulate a queen being up on this base, and it's really hurting me. It's hurting me more than it's doing good. So let's go ahead and throw this in here. As long as we keep those out in front, we'll be fine. And let's go ahead and get that. Get that. Alright, so one of our hounds popped. We still have a hound up. We need that hound to get out in front of everything here. Because we still have that expo. I'm saving the whatchamacallit on purpose, the heroes. Alright, so that bow locks onto our hound, which is exactly what we want. Hound's gonna catch that. Should be all good. And then what we can do is we can go ahead and rage up through here. And again, a little bit sloppy, but that's why we practice, guys. I can never emphasize enough. If you want to get better at Clash Clans, if you truly want to get better, you got to practice, guys. You got to work on it. Ideally, you're going to hit some friendly challenges against some really good war bases. Get that practice in, get those repetitions, and just do it. That's how you're going to get better. But look at that loot with the Queen Pop. Let's hit one more here to finish. I think our Power Potion has one more in it. All right, guys, let's finish up on this one because it has what we're looking for, that box shape for the air defenses. So what we're going to do, we're going to simulate like there's something in the clan castle. I'm assuming the radius is about like that, something like that. So we'll go ahead and we'll zap out right here. Take that one out, and then we'll go probably, what, 2, 3 balloons? All right, 1 there, 2, or 2 there, 2 there. Just to make sure we would get that, you know, pulled out. Alright, so right there we would get our clan castle pull. Nothing comes out. Perfect. Awesome. Then we're just going to work in and start working on this queen. So we can go ahead like so. Max hound in. Second hound in. And then we can go ahead and start our other hounds as well. So once these hounds start taking some damage... Ooh, we're taking some heavy damage over there on our balloons. Not just the hounds. We're a little bit behind. It's okay. Alright, let's get that in there. So you see the queen gets popped there. We take her down, no problem, right? Except for our balloons are pathing a little bit awfully. That's probably my fault. Actually, that's 100% my fault, but let's not talk about that. I didn't really set the edge well, but we should still have enough to get through this. If we have to, we'll use the heroes. But I'm trying to, like, really emphasize no heroes unless we really have to, because I want you guys to, you know, have these kind of attacks to use. Again, be aware of the clan castle. You don't want to accidentally pull out the clan castle. Be aware of corner huts, especially with any attack. Always be aware of corner huts. And then let's see if we get that hound popped. Pop the hound, pop the hound. More cleanup, more cleanup. It's so low. Oh, we popped the hound right there in the nick of time. We get the cleanup. And just like that, guys, Queen Pop LaLoon, it is worth learning. It is worth practicing, not only at Town Hall 9, but you're going to want a LaLoon at Town Hall 10, 11, 12, 13. This is a strong strategy to get you learning the basics of how Lalo works. You see a lot of the pros using Lalo. This is something you want to learn. It's a skill that is necessary moving forward in Clash of Clans if you want to be considered a good player. And it takes a lot of practice. Don't get discouraged. Just practice, practice, practice. I can never emphasize that enough. Keep those heroes grinding, and as you see there again, guys, no heroes needed. We Queen Pop, again, that's farm situations, but I showed you guys a war situation where we had clan castle. When there's a clan castle and you see a lava hound in there or 2 ice golems, your mind should immediately go to Queen Pop. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video here today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what strategy you guys want me to cover next at the Town Hall 9. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications. That way you don't miss any future uploads of mine. And if you did happen to miss yesterday's video, you can check it out right over there.